Hello students, myself Rishikesh Kumar Mishra, your science teacher. In today's science class, I will teach you about acid, base and salts. So let us start. If you are given lemon juice and soap water in two different beakers, will you be able to list the difference between the two? Perhaps the list will begin with different colors, appearance and so on. But these are the properties which we can see. Are these the only differences? There are more. Lemon juice tastes very sour and soap water tastes slightly bitter. Please don't try to taste it, just trust me, it tastes slightly bitter. Is this some major differences between the two? Yes. Taste is an important parameter as it takes us to the chemical properties. Why does lemon juice taste sour and why does soap water taste bitter? Any idea? The answer lies in the nature. Lemon juice is an acid while soap is a base. Do you know what an acid is and what a base is? Let's get to know these terms first and later get into the details. To begin with, we have acids. The moment we hear the term acid, something very scary or something that burns the surfaces is what pops in our mind. Well, that's kind of true, because acids are known to create a burning effect of whatever comes in contact with them. They can erode the surfaces or burn the skin when they come in contact with it. That's how acids are. The term acid comes from the Latin word acidus, which means sour. So, are all acids sour to taste? Yes, they are. The intensity of sourness may vary in different acids, but the overall taste of the acid is always sour. The best example of substances that contain acid include orange, lemon, lime and grapes. Now let's talk about the soap water. What nature does it have? It is basic in nature, which means soap is a base, or in other words, an alkali. What do you mean by this? For now, all we need to know is that the mild bitter tasting compound is called a base. Base when added to water gives foam and feels soapy when touched. Bases are exactly opposite to acids. The best example of base include baking soda, washing soda, quicklime and many more. This was about acids and bases in general. Now can you tell me what will happen if an acid and an alkali as a base come together? Will the solution explode? Will it give an unexpected reaction? Or something else? Will it is something that we already know? Imagine we mix a strong acid like hydrochloric acid with a strong base like sodium hydroxide. What will be the result then? The reaction yields sodium chloride and water. Sodium chloride is a common salt used by us. So an acid with the base gives us salt and water. This is a generalized reaction. Salts are the product of reaction between acid and a base. But now, tell me one thing. How do we understand whether a compound is acidic or basic? Can we test it every time? If we are given a solution of concentrated sulfuric acid, how are we supposed to know its nature? It's not possible to bear even a drop of it on your skin. So testing a solution is just out of the question. So now, how do we say that this is an acidic solution? There has to be a way to figure it out. The solution has to undergo a few tests. The substance used to check whether the compound is acidic or basic is called indicator. The indicators indicate by changing the colors. Indicators when added with acids or bases show a change in color. That is how it becomes convenient for us to find out whether a compound is acidic or basic. In the next video, we will look at various indicators. Till then, stay at home, stay healthy and stay safe. Thank you.